Hello, MGTOW. Hello, men. This is Howard Dare. Thanks for stopping by. So, I want to talk about the proper attitude for a man. But, I had to just put a generic title out there. This is what I have to do. Like, I have a lot of things I want to talk about, and I've got some structure to, how I want to say it and things I want to do. But I really can't put it in the title properly. So, what is the proper attitude for a man to have? Clearly, in this day and age. And a lot of the topics that I've been talking about, they really do boil down to this. I'm constantly in this process of intellectual reduction, where I'm constantly boiling down these subjects, trying to get to some fundamental truth. But it's not always there, and that's not always available to us. And it's probably not nearly as important as we think that it is. But let's talk about the proper attitude for a man to have. And I want to break this down into two parts. I want to talk about how we've lost the attitude that we need, how it's been conditioned and guilt and shamed out of us, how this process has been going on for a long time. And then I want to talk about, what we can do to restore this attitude that a man needs to have, that you should rightfully have. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Can you guys hear me okay? Is my audio okay? We've got demand here. Thank you, sir. When I'm leaning in to read the comments, my audio's going out. Like, I don't have the setup that I need. Mr. Hammy is here. How's it going, bro? Can you guys hear me okay? Is the audio okay? So, I've been talking about a consumer society and how it strips away identity, and how identity politics and breaking people down into their identity groups is so advantageous to a consumer society. And it's what you have to do in order to control the groups and the masses. And this is where power is in this day and age. This is not a group of senators or a group of nobles getting together and deciding the fate of the country. No, this is the emotion of the masses, of the group. And the group is not logical, it's not rational, it's not reasonable, it doesn't like intellectual appeals, it likes emotional appeals, it likes bullshit, it likes simple, basic, easy truths, okay? And if you speak to them in that language with symbols appealing to their emotions, and it's a very feminine situation because it's an emotional appeal, then you make progress with the group. You can influence their emotions. But if you try to sit down and have, a thoughtful, rational, nuanced discussion about the issue with the group doesn't want to hear it. They'll burn you at the stake. Right? So that's part of what you're dealing with. That's part of what we as individual men, as individual citizens, as just rational human beings, are having to contend with. This group madness and hysteria, this woke culture, this cancel culture, this cultural madness that you cannot govern your individual life by it, but you can certainly identify with the group. And then you can go crazy with the group, right? There's danger, in this kind of appeal. So I still have moral questions myself as to how much of it to utilize. But, like every good crazy person and, tyrant, I'm doing it for a good reason. That's where, of course, where I'm starting out. Yeah, excuse me. Audio is okay. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I don't really have the resources and the technical stuff to monitor, what's going on with my stuff. It's haphazard, it's not on time. I'd like to regularly come on here at about 3 o'clock and talk about stuff. And my basic goal is a positive message for men. That really is it. I just want to come on here and say, hey, how's it going? I'm doing okay. I'm still here. Hope you're doing okay. Here's what's going on with me. What's going on with you? What are some of the issues that men are facing? And, that's a positive message for men. That's all. Like, I'm not here to rag on anybody or make fun of videos or anything like that. A positive message for men. So you can't have a male attitude in the workplace. You can't exhibit a male attitude in the social community. You will be shouted down. You will be shut down. You will be shamed. Understand that all of this social noise is geared towards controlling the minds and the attitudes of men. Men are apologetic right from the start, okay? You can't even come to a conversation without saying, hey, let me apologize, for the brutal tyranny of man over woman for the many thousands of years. And let me further apologize for all of the repression mental appeals to women, and you're instantly validating their fear. So, yeah, that's what men are dealing with. So when you try to exhibit the positive male attitude, which is basically, fuck it, I'm going to deal with it, whatever it is, and I don't really care about how anybody feels or anything like that. That's really not part of this equation. That's a male attitude, right? I'm going to build it. That's all. Oh, I'm explaining reality, right? You like that? You like the way I did that? Especially when you're facing insurmountable odds in a really desperate situation. Allowed to exhibit that. Explaining. That's how deep, that's how far this bullshit has gone. Just your attitude in the office, how you behave at the water cooler. We say, I'm just going to go MGTOW, I'm just going to go my own way, I don't care. And, I applaud that. And but it's not like we're not influenced by this shit. It's not like we're not seeped in it. It's not like everybody around us isn't parroting this bullshit. No, you are not an authoritative, tyrannical overlord. You are a man who just want to make your way in the world. That's it. You just want to take care of the most basic of Maslow's hierarchy. You just want to take care of your survival, your food, your shelter. That's it. And you need a certain attitude. A free environment. But you don't have that. You're not even allowed to have the attitude in that competitive situation. It's messed up. It's wrong. It's ugly. And it's happened in a million different ways. And just involvement, just watching the news, just listening to the music. These attitudes, and even saying to them, oh, I disagree. This is my point of view, which is essentially not allowed. Like you'll get... Even doing that, you are seeped in it. You are like a fish, and we culture to us. Here's the thing, okay? Constructed self. That is the self that you identify with in a consumer society, you engage with to the people around you. It is a constructed self. It's not your true self. It's not even funny, okay? The true self, the true man self, is the discovered self, okay? I'm going into the comment section. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Homer Simpleton is here. He is blessing us with his wisdom, with his insight, with his common sense. Let's see. To camp closer to town where I am. Yeah, man, the stories I could tell you guys about what it's like for the homeless people camping out around the center. Out here, you know, we've got like, geez. They're just camped out, okay, for, you know, a half a mile square around the shelter. And there's tents right out there on the streets. It's just cardboard boxes laid right out there on the streets. It's just shopping carts with everybody's stuff right out there all around these, and food and some shelter to some people. You know, but most people are camped out around it. And it's a dangerous environment, man. Yeah. Yeah, really hard situation. And more men are looking at the homelessness situation because, they're being forced out of their jobs. They're being forced into criminal situations. That's what's going on with me. You know what I mean? It's like, no, I'm dealing with criminal charges. Sorry. So, to take care of their most basic survival needs, okay? Food, is compromised because of the attitude that they display, because they're not going along with the crowd, with the group, with the herd. But is there future security with the group, with the herd? Oh, definitely true. But this is so. That we are based on how much money we have, what things we have. Now, we need some. So this isn't like black and white. It's nuanced. It is. But we are not our possessions. We are our strengths and our abilities to prevail in difficult situations. We're not a free handout. You see what I'm saying? That's the constructed self. That's somebody who gets along with the group. No, you are the individual hunter. The self. And develop. And you can get a good job. You can get money. Maybe get a pretty girl. Things like that. But that's not who you are. You could lose all of that. Hell, you could lose your memory of who you are. You could lose all of your memory from yesterday moving forward. You still know your name. You still can tie your shoes. You still know where you live. But that's it. That's it. Like, you don't know any of the people. You don't know where you go to work. You know what food you like. Right? And if somebody came up to you, somebody who knew you, and said, "Who are you?" What would you say? You'd say, "I'm..." And they'd say, "But you remember, the last 30 years and everything that you've done." And you'd still say, "Yeah, but I'm still me." always with you, holding and making. And this is a series of challenges to ask you the question. Because if you try to do it, you're going to be unhappy. No, a man should not try to be happy. A man to power, okay? Seek power, and you will have happiness, and you will. But if you will be stifled. You will not find it. You won't find it. It's an unworthy pursuit as a man. Now, am I being patriarchal overlord when I say as a man? And you know, being happy and feeling joy in the moment. He should be concerned with his future and power and value. Money is not evil. Sometimes people be pursuit of money, but money in and of itself corrupt themselves in their pursuit of it and in their using of it many times. But your healthy pursuit, or which is money to a degree, you can't live without alive. It is the important part about being alive. Anyway, so bullshit where, you know, you're getting validation from other people outside, from the family, from the wing. No, start validating yourself, but do it for real. You know what I mean? Like you really got to push it, you know, there and do 10 push-ups and be like, well, you know, that's it for the workout. No, you got to know, you know, what your limit is and get pretty damn close to that. Thanks for stopping by, One Fast Dak. I was really sorry situation there. I was really upset when I heard about and the details surrounding it. And, you know, what I heard is that they were refusing, medical attention because, you know, the vaccination. And that's criminal, you know, and that is what it's coming to. Okay. Agree with them ideologically. They have the ideology of a retarded child. Truly, they have the ideology of a child that has projected their proto-family loving father-mother complex that they didn't get in the world. If everybody could just have everything they wanted, everybody would just be happy. You know, so that's their ideology. You know, ice all the time. Nobody cares who pays for it. There will be no price to pay for it, you know, physically. You can eat anything you want. Transhumanism anyway. Look, your medical industry doesn't treat the causes of our diseases. They treat the symptoms. They gave you the cause. They infected you with the cause. An alleviation of the symptoms for the rest of your life. And all you have to do is stop taking it. Stop eating their food. It's not food. Some of it's really tasty. And you certainly couldn't feed the planet without, you know, the grains and the sugars and the processed food and the wheat and the vegetables. You couldn't do it. But you, as an individual, again, this is, you know, how it breaks down, you can afford to do it. Problem. You can eat, you know, meat, you can eat eggs, you can eat butter, to eat potatoes and oil and salads. That's not what an apex predator eats. You, I, we, men have identified with the group, with the herd, because there's so much good stuff. And that creature is not the apex predator of apex predators. That's a genetically modified human being. That's cattle. That's a sad creature. And all it wants to do is to be happy and feel joy. That's not a worthy pursuit for you as a man. And happiness, and it won't lead to joy. Pursuit of power and strength, guess what? That happiness and joy, because you will have taken care of your basic needs. Your future will be secure. You will not be looking to the government. You will not be looking to the group. You will not have to hope that you didn't offend anybody at the water cooler, little Janie, or the boss's nephew. So that's what I'm talking about. And that's what's worthy of pursuit. Okay. So I think that's enough, for me talking with all the bullshit. No, thank you, One Fast Stack. Thank you for your support of the men. I know that there's a lot of guys out there. They're not necessarily making content, but they're supporting, the various MGTOW channels. There was a really big chat yesterday, right, with Undead Chronic, right, and Hammerhand, and the Sandman, and Ribby the Frog. I listened to that for a while. I couldn't stay around, but yeah, it was some good stuff too. These are some smart guys, They've got nuanced opinions. They're not full of hate and rage. They've got some things to say. They've got some things to offer to the community, to men that are being treated unfairly. I saw a great Jordan Peterson clip. People take these clips from these popular people like Jordan Peterson, like Elon Musk, and they make their whole channel about stealing that other person's content. Now, they'll add to it, like they're putting video with it, and they're selecting this clip and that clip, but they're stealing other people's content, and they're putting it out there as their own, and they're getting lots of views because those people are very popular. And no, it's not a creator. That's somebody taking other people's content and then using it, stealing it. Yeah, I guess they do offer. So anyway, yeah, Jordan Peterson. No, he was saying, look, this is unfair to the men. You're shaming them, you're belittling them simply because they're male. That's it. And what do you think that does to their attitude? And damn right they're dropping out. There won't in universities by 2060, a select few, like just very few, into the trades, plumbing, carpentry, painting, all the jobs that the women wouldn't want anyway. That's something, isn't it? Isn't that something? And, we're seeing it in even our, government-based insurance, medical insurance, because you didn't get the COVID vaccination. I'm sorry, it's just, like even how abusive that is. It's a double abuse, because not only is it a government service that's being withheld for personal reasons, but okay, so that's one boom, this is wrong, you're not allowed to do this. But on the second side of it, no, you've got somebody who said that they will servant, a civil servant, and they took this job and they gave an oath, right? And they're betraying that oath because of their personal ideology. It doesn't matter if you agree with the speech that a person is uttering or not. You know these people say. I got it down socially. I get to use the political tactics, which we've always done, but I get to use individuals. I get to use group media against individuals. Okay, that we haven't done. That's a new twist. Such that if you post something, okay, as an individual private citizen, that, and even though it is being posted, right, that they can then take that and hold you accountable on a media, on a national level. Okay, they couldn't do that before. People had the right to have their opinions and their ideas and not be held up. Okay. Yeah, I can't even post that Singletown Bachelor, right? I was going to click on your comment and I'm like, they'll shut me down, man. Damn. Okay. I can't get that name right, okay? I'm outdoors. I'm on this little laptop. I got the sun in my eyes. I got this microphone where it's over. Been following you on the old YouTube channel a couple years before it shut. Not sure what happened there. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Well, I got arrested, and I'm still dealing with the ramifications of that. I'm still not. So that's what happened there. About 75,000 outsold, I believe, to somebody who was putting up Asian that content just did not work out with the MGTOW audience, right? I decided to talk about social gender issues, even from a different point of view. You know what I mean? Like that person, so-and-so, I'm Tokyo Rose, and here's my opinion. They could have done that, and they would have held on to any of them. But no. Be crazy. And I think that the channel was hacked by Google employees over in and that then they sold the channel. So that's what happened there. It's crazy. And for a while I was pissed off. I was like, man, I want my old channel back, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, oh, fuck it. That doesn't matter. That's not what's important. I'll appreciate it. Iridium Kush, how's it going, bro? Yeah, nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. We got AP530 here. Hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. Hit my CashApp donation link. I really do need some serious help. But a little bit of help from a lot of different people, that'll get it done. You know what I mean? And I really appreciate everything that MGTOW's done for me on many different levels. So have you guys got any thoughts on these subjects, on this particular topic, And what I'm talking about is the way that they've destroyed the attitude of men, and that in order for the man to get his, decent masculine attitude back, he has to start challenging himself. He has to start taking worth and value in overcoming his own weaknesses. This is the coin of your realm, all right? Overcoming your own weaknesses. This is your to get stronger, to get better, to get richer. Power, not happiness. And happiness will come once you have the power. Okay? This is the Scarface line. First you get the power, then you get the money, then you get the women. Okay? Don't be going after happiness first. That's for women and children. That's crazy. Yeah, there it is. There's my Cash App. Click on that. It should be in the description. Help out Howard Dare during this difficult Christmas season. Yeah, I figured people started giving out Christmas presents because it was getting so damn cold and the sun was going away. Every day, the days are getting shorter and shorter. The sun is coming up later and later. It's setting earlier and earlier up until like December 23rd. So I figured everybody decided it was the end of the world, right? Because it was so cold and so uncomfortable. So they decided this was the right time to give gifts and exchange because they probably weren't going to make it. But then the sun starts to come back. Yeah, it's interesting how, our religions seem to be based on these, very natural occurrences and things like that. And, me and philosophy, it goes back to Plato. We all blame Plato because he came up with this basic framework of this material, but it's not the real world. It's just shadows, on the wall of the cave. And then there's this real world of ideas that's separate, and it's a better world. And then there's this all-encompassing, the good idea, which just, encompasses all this greatness. There. And hey, I don't have a problem with it, but the idea of foregoing this world, this is your world, okay, physically, this is your world, all right, not the next, not the future. There's this idea known as coming or the arriving, and it's a bad idea, all right, and it's this idea that we're going to get there. We're not there yet, but someday, I'll wake up and everything will be okay. I'll have all the money. I'll have all the resources I want. I'll have all the respect I want. I'll be treated fairly in this world. Things will return to, and the problem is, what if it never comes? Of course, right? That's the problem. So it's a dangerous idea. Like, you don't want to fall too deeply into it. Of course, you want to have faith for a better time, and you want to be focused on that. But embrace the suck. This is what it is to be a man. Don't let it bother you. Go back to the Stoics. We've got 2 ears, 1 mouth. What are some of the other great Stoic ones that I've just been hearing lately? This is messed up. When I want to think of things, I can't think of things because I don't practice. Let's say that you are in a band and you've got, 8 songs and you want to get good. If you perform those 8 songs every night, or 6 nights a week, you'll get good. Inside of a month, you'll get those songs. But if you only take years, you might never get good at those 8 songs. Sacred Y, how's it going, bro? Thanks for stopping by. Let's put that up on the screen. Oh, this is cool. He says, I cannot free a slave that holds on to their chains, both that which the gynocracy puts upon us and also those we place upon ourselves. Return to nature and the universe will open. Yes, this is, what I'm trying to say. You say some very deep things, Sacred Y. And this female, gynocentric, consumer-based, emotional has taken away the male attitude that you need to really fulfill your basic hierarchy of needs. That is your survival, your shelter, and your food, your fellow man, so that you can hold your head up. That's kind of a necessary thing. Not happiness, not joy. That. And once you have that in your pocket, you can sit down Get that. Well, what kind of a life? An ass the whole time. Don't do that to yourself. I'm saying there's much better available to you. Simply in the idea, sorry about that, of the 25 push-ups that you can do. And then, training at it, maybe doing 20, and then building yourself up to 30. And then, training yourself at 25 and then building yourself up to 35. And this is true in everything that you. This is true in every skill. This is true in playing the guitar, learning to paint, learning to build, carpentry, plumbing, getting paid, all of these things. This is where your joy is, in overcoming weakness and becoming strong, which makes you capable of sustaining yourself. And that's health. And that's wealth. And that leads to happiness. That'll turn a person into a glutton. That'll make a man weak. That'll make a man emotional. This is what Nietzsche was talking about in Will to Power. Seek power, not happiness. So don't be upset, So it's like, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. Yeah, oh well. You'll be okay. So go get it. This is the proper attitude. And this attitude is essentially criminalized and outlawed. It's fucked up. I can't skip too far forward. Howard Dare, put it on a list, numbered. Yeah, I can never cover everything I need to cover. You know what I mean? 5 types of women to avoid. There's 1,000 types, right? But no. All right. Hey, do any of you guys want to come on here? Like, I don't mind. I'm just kind of hanging out. Here, let's do that. Let's see if anybody wants to come in. Hold on. I'm going to post the link right into the chat so fucking anybody. Like, I don't even have to vet you. But I'm not necessarily going to put on my headphones either. So. I'm going to put on my headphones now. All right. Oh, there he is. Okay, bro. Let's bring you in. See what you've got to say. Questions.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going, bro? Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, it's my name's Iridium Kush. I don't think we have ever met before.
Can you hear me okay, bro?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear. Loud and clear.
No, we're not getting any audio coming through.
Oh, that might be me.
Phil Yeary is here, and he says, we built this entire fucking planet.
Can you hear me
awesome. Now? Let's get on that works, man. Business, music. Hey, Single-Tone Bachelor, let's bring you in as well, bro. Can anybody hear me out there?
I can hear you.
Yes, we can.
Sacred Y is here. Let's bring you in, too. I'm not hearing anybody. I'm just letting you guys know.
What?
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you, brother.
I can hear you, yes.
You can hear me. Okay, I got that yes nod. Thank you, bro.
Yep.
But I can't hear any of you. I wonder why. Well, this is probably the way it should be. That Howard Dare can't hear anybody. Wait a minute.
I can hear Sacred Y. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Kush.
Yeah, everybody can hear me, so all the others hear me.
So you guys can hear me, but I can't hear you right now.
Are you?
I can hear you.
That's what's going on. And I don't know why. So talk amongst yourselves if you guys can hear each other. I had to check my settings here, my audio settings within StreamYard. Okay, see? Default speakers. No, that's where my mistake is. All right, I'll be right there, guys.
Yeah, no problem. I'll talk to these guys. I know all these guys, so I've talked to all these guys before.
Thank you, bro. And I've got it.
2 of them, so.
Yeah. No, I got it. I can hear you now.
Okay, you hear me now. So yeah, I don't think we've ever met, Howard. My name's Iridium Kush. I'm a content creator as well. I'm fairly new, but I've been a MGTOW for like about 25 years. So
Wow.
I'm 49 years old. So I've been red pill. I was a MGTOW and really didn't even know it until I
Hmm.
just, basically stumbled into this community about back in June timeframe, I want to say.
Yeah. Whose videos did you find first?
The first ones I started finding were Sandman. Was one of the first I started going into, but quickly, and like I came in through like the Ribby the Party Frog was another one I first
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
exposed to. Then I started getting exposed to guys like Undead Chronic, and then I also got exposed to Hammerhand. And as I began to dig a little deeper, I got exposed to a guy I really like, Bullets for Teeth. Um, and then I also, I don't know if you know Good Mother. Do you know her?
I've heard of her mentioned on some streams. I didn't know her before, but I've seen her a couple times.
Yeah, I have a pretty close relationship with her. She has a very close relationship with a lot of the people who I'm close with in the MGTOW community. I've actually already interviewed the two gentlemen who are also on this panel. So Bingus and Sacred Y have both been interviewed on my panel before.
Hmm.
So you said, are you in Bangkok, Thailand? You said,
No, no, no. I'm here in Phoenix, Arizona.
oh, Phoenix, Arizona.
Phew.
Okay, I'm in New England myself, Massachusetts.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is it cold up there right now? Are you
Oh
getting
yeah, yeah.
snow?
Oh yeah. There's snow. It's about, I don't know, about four
Speaking
inches
of
or so.
snow,
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
But it's right around. It's hovering around 30 degrees. That's supposed to get up to like the 50s. The end of the
Uh-huh.
summer is supposed to rain. Then it'll get well. Then it'll get cold again. So I'll melt
Right.
all the snow. Then it'll get cold again, and just typical miserable New England weather.
Right. Well, that's awesome. And I'm pretty sure I've seen your name before, Kush, in various chats and things like
Oh
that.
yeah, I'm in lots and lots of people's. I've been in lots and lots of people's chats. I've interviewed a lot of people. I have
Hmm.
been interviewed by
Hmm.
a lot of people. Um,
Okay.
so yeah,
Well, everybody should, check out your channel and, support your, MGTOW efforts because that's what we do here.
yeah.
And that's a huge part of it, as to what's going on here. So I appreciate you and I appreciate, the fact like I was here heavily, like 17,
Yeah, your
and
audio
then most
breaks
of
up. Your,
18.
your audio breaks
But then I
up.
dropped out, and I wasn't here.
Yeah, I only got about half of what you said. Your
Hmm.
audio cuts out. Your audio cut out for like half of what you just said there.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're here, and I appreciate everybody in their MGTOW efforts. I'll just leave it at that. So, what's going on with some of you other guys that we've got in here? We've got Mustache
oh
and we've got Sacred Y.
yeah, I came back from work just now. I work lift ops, so I smashed my UFC knee the back of the like little bar on the back when I was trying to like help this kid on the lift, and
Mm,
just
mm.
straight smashed my knee. So I had to go to patrol and like get checked out. So now I'm back home with my leg up. And I was looking for a stream and I found your stream. I just looked up MGTOW
Awesome.
and I put live. You popped
Fuck
up.
yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, well, that's cool. You were trying to help somebody, and you ended up getting injured yourself. But, you want to help the other men, especially the young
Yeah.
men coming up.
Yeah. Yeah. We we have some characters that we run into when we're working. So I mean, I'm not. I mean, I wouldn't say I would say a MGTOW for the fact that I don't want to spend my time and money on
Hmm.
on women right now. So
Yeah,
and
it's a
and
bad.
I don't need that kind of stuff in my life either.
No, it's a bad deal. It's a bad investment.
Yeah. So who's the Ram?
That's Sacred Y, but I'll let you speak.
Oh, I think I've heard of him before.
How's it going, brother?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Not much. Yeah, that's the ram. That's if you know anything about Egypt, that's the god Khnum that they had. He was like the first right there at the Nile. The first one they had. He's the potter, he who makes man out of clay. So I thought that was pretty cool, how history just glosses over that kind of crap, you know.
Yeah, some interesting stuff.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, what were you gonna say, brother?
No, I was just going to say that the symbiology, it's there in all the ancient cultures, about basically the male creative force is the force that builds our universe. And yeah, we need the feminine force as well. Otherwise, there's no birth happening. But this male force, it's a sacred force, and it's represented in the symbology of all of the esoteric language throughout ancient civilizations.
Mm-hmm.
There was also in Egypt, like for saying like Queen Hatshepsut, that was pretty king, but she ended up getting killed by her own son or something like that. But yeah, most of that stuff it's based off of what you said.
The Roman Empire wasn't any better.
Yeah, they've got very patriarchal though, wasn't it? Wasn't the Roman Empire very patriarchal?
In
Yeah,
its
but
founding.
It
And it's founding.
became matriarchal
Towards the end.
towards the end. Yep.
Oh,
Also, you, my son, Brutus. Yes.
old societies and civilizations, matriarchal ones tear them down and destroy them.
Oh, yes, indeed. They do. No, no question.
And that's what we're experiencing right now. That's what we're dealing with right now is the tearing down of our civilization for the women.
What I notice a lot with women when I'm working and stuff, because a lot of attractive women come by and they ski and snowboard and all that stuff.
Yeah, snow bunnies.
Just being polite, just saying hi and hello, good morning and stuff like that. Some of them have the most straight face. I'm sorry can I say this? I don't mean I wouldn't say this as a person, but they have the most bitch face look when you say hello to them, and they don't even look at you or say hi back. And it's just being polite, I'm not trying to hit on them or anything, but in their head, I feel like they're so fancy, and they're so high up that they don't even have to say hi to you or acknowledge that you're there or anything. And
That's why I don't acknowledge
that's
them.
not civilized. That's not being civilized at all.
That's why I don't acknowledge them. I'm indifferent.
Yeah, and me and some of my coworkers are just like, damn, what a bitch. Like,
I don't give
If you're brought up by that, you can just stay on your island and, like Kush, being indifferent to them. You have your morals that you are brought up by your parents. Like I'm also part of that as being not a gentleman, but being polite as holding the door or something to the next guy or next woman, because that's the way I'm brought up. But if they getting any attitude, they can have it.
oh yeah, I don't mind if someone doesn't say hi back to me. I mean, I'm just shows what
Indifferent.
kind of person they are,
Yep.
So,
No, it's I'll say that's you are I'm 55 years old, so I'm an old fucker, but then
somebody
all
older
good,
than
dude.
me.
that's I'm the product of my time, is to say that I am brought up in the late 60s, early 70s by parents who were born in the times of the Danish occupation of my country, and my um, my parents reflect that, and that's kind of personality I have, because I'm a product of their of them. So you being like you are, it's like if I was last time I was in the gym, it's like a I don't know about yoga pants freak show. uh, like yeah, basically it's the same in the Western world. If it's Denmark, which is my country today, it's USA tomorrow, and vice versa. It's the same crap all over the place, and young guys have to steer away.
You know what I see with younger guys, and of course they're gonna. I mean, younger guys can also date older women too, and younger guys a lot of the time like older women's. I mean, cougars if you want to be exact. I mean, but with a younger guy and a young, a girl the same age as a guy or whatever around the same age, what I see a lot of the time with the girl is that girl is just staying at home, laying in bed, doing nothing. The guy is like, taking them shopping, whatever, getting whatever they need, and they are still like, but it's also that age where they're also going through a phase, but some people just don't ever get out of that phase. Some of these girls, they'll stay in that phase all their life, and
What does the manosphere say about women in that particular phase of this? It's something about proper garden tool.
what is it?
Proper garden tool. The whole
I
phase.
don't know.
Yeah,
What?
the 304 phase.
Yep.
Yeah. So
And one fast back. No land whales. We don't want any lizards around. No thanks.
No, I'm not interested in gym thoughts either. That's why I have my own equipment at home. I actually bought some more equipment for down in my basement, so I just have home workout equipment because um, I don't need to see land whales or gym thoughts, any of the sort. None of it interests
yeah.
me.
No lizards.
Yeah, I was hanging out, kind of living around a young man. He was probably in his early 20s, and there was this older woman coming around, like in her mid 40s, with kids in her 20s, and she was shopping around. She was seeing who she could get, and she put her feelers out there to the young man, and he jumped on it like a fish after a worm, and yeah, he thought he was really lucky there. And it was pretty disgusting. She was 45, sending him out to the store to get soda and shit. He was like 25, running around doing things and then getting, maybe some sex here and there, but, 45-year-old mother sex. So, it was really disgusting.
Right.
Well, that's Simpus Maximus, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, he thought he was a stud. He was a stud, man. He was all fucking grooming himself up and fucking dressing up and fucking, with the attitude. Yeah, a 45-year-old woman who was just using him.
Yep.
I mean, I'm 49. I don't want to date a 45-year-old woman.
Oh, fuck no.
Fuck
45.
that shit.
That's right, man. By the time a man gets to be 45, he's made a little money. He's got some fucking wisdom. Now he's interested, if he is interested in the women at all, he's interested in the 20-year-old women.
In Denmark, if she's 30, and I would be about 49 to 53. They would call me pedo.
Yeah. Yeah. Shame. Yeah.
I was like, what? So, I have a bit of experience in that field in dating apps in Denmark, and
Exactly.
believe me, it's crazy about.
Yeah.
Basically, it is as trash as it is in US, basically. And no, I used them for 5 freaking years, and I got fed up with them. No, you can do so much at as your vomit, uh, breaks out and
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. No, you can't jump through too many hoops. You know what I mean?
no,
You
no,
can't.
no, no, no. You can't stomach so much, and then you have to leave and take a break. And then they will always, the sites, they will always rope you in with, oh, we have a discount now for whatever,
Sorry.
you know.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
after a week or so, what have I done to myself?
Yeah. Well, what have men done to themselves, chasing after, this media image of women when the truth is, they've got bad attitudes. They don't wear makeup all the time. They stink when they go to the bathroom. And, if they don't help pay the bills, they're fucking worthless.
You know what, Howard? I would say less is more.
Yeah.
The more, the less she use as fake up. The more that she shows her inner beauty, because they can put a ton of makeup and they all look stunning,
Yeah.
and then when they take it off, ugh, was she in
Exactly.
Shrek?
Exactly. Face that would make a man run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've
No, it's
really
bullshit. It's a whole bunch of double standards.
oh yeah. Oh yeah, I've been on one date with a woman. That was probably the first year I was on, and it was a crap show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it was a youth picture that was really
Sure.
it was not focused, and it was
Yeah.
yeah, and the website was doing doing a bad, even worse. So when I was is that you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Look, you were lucky it was a woman at all. You're lucky it wasn't even just a transgender person. You know what I mean? Who just put up a stunning picture of their face.
Well, we can always do what is it called, the Australian guy, Crocodile Dundee's tip.
Yeah. So now if like you're not willing to have sex with some old fucking man that says he's a woman, you're not only a pedo, but you're also like a misogynist because you don't want to have sex with a trans person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a good question, right? Just a general kind of fucking social media video. Would you have sex with a trans person?
No.
No, I wouldn't. No.
No. Absolutely not. Oh yeah, I've seen the what was it?
Man,
yeah,
I'm not even that interested in having sex with women anymore. What the fuck?
Well, it's 5 minutes and some lube. They'll take care of it.
Yeah, but this is what it's coming to. You know what I mean? Men don't want to have sex with unattractive women, period. They don't want to have sex with older women, period.
Even if they're attractive, they're
27, there
miserable.
is 54% of women in America, and probably the rest of the Western world, who is single and not having any kids, and a ton of cats and dogs and whatever. So, guys, buy stock in those companies. You know.
Oh yeah,
That's,
but I'm talking cat food, man.
Exactly.
I've
And the
confessed to them,
pharmaceuticals,
I worry about their own supply.
well, the pharmaceutical companies are selling really well. You know what I mean? Like they can sell a lot of product to that
I
particular
man.
market.
do.
Yeah, I'm injured, guys. Just wearing the mask for right now. Oh, I would show my knee, but I don't know if that's acceptable for YouTube.
oh.
Pretty messed.
No, it's all good. It's all good. And I appreciate you guys coming on here, but I am going to shut this one down. Been here a little while. I appreciate everybody. I'll try to.
It was nice meeting you for the first time.
Yeah, no, my pleasure. Pleasure and an honor, I'm always glad to speak with any MGTOW because it's the right thing to do. Have you guys got any thoughts you want to share before I end this one?
Yeah, just if you're if you'd want to do an interview or something like that, I like doing interviews on my channel. If you'd be interested in doing that.
Okay. I'll let you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you in Discord?
I am, but Howard Dare is, and it's a pretty big Discord server, as a matter of fact, but I don't have any access to it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's from a long time ago, and it's still going from what I've heard, but I'm not there.
Get
Yeah.
a gilded server instead.
Well,
Hey guys, look at this big old icicle outside.
Yeah, let's
I
check
don't know
it
if you
out.
guys can see that.
Let's see this.
That's how cold it is here.
No, it looks cold out there.
Oh,
Go
there
ahead.
you go.
I've got you on solo layout now.
Whoa.
Wait, how do I? There we go. Don't know if you guys can see that big old icicle.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's an icicle. Holy shit.
Holy crap.
It's snowing outside.
Damn.
It's like 20 feet of snow out there.
Oh my
Not
god.
like 20, but like up to my chest.
Damn, you're gonna get snowed in.
That.
You can make an igloo.
Yeah, this camera is upside down and backwards. But yeah, it's pretty cold. It's like negative something.
We actually, on my old apartment building where I lived in the hood, because the insulation on the roof was so shitty, we used to get icicles like that, but the whole roof would be just lined with them. And when those things fell down, it was like, it would make the earth, it would make the ground
Oh
shake.
yeah. You don't want to be underneath one of these.
Fuck.
Yeah, you don't want to be underneath one of these when they fall. So.
Oh no, those will take you to the emergency room.
Oh yeah. You make sure you don't walk underneath. You make sure to look up before you walk underneath these icicles.
I know, because I remember I lived on the second floor, and everybody on the second floor had an agreement. Everybody would come out with broomsticks and just knock those things down. And we'd just like agree upon a certain time and just knock them all down. Just tell everybody, don't be walking under there.
Sorry, guys. I was just.
Up Howard there. Looks like Howard stepped out.
All right. All right then.
I guess he may have ended it here. So I don't know.
Nope. He's not in. It's live still.
Oh, it's still live. Maybe he just popped out temporarily.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was talking.
Yep. So if you guys got any other parting thoughts, I'm pretty much done with mine, I think.
Yeah.
You guys know who I am.
Yeah. He stopped the live.
Nope, it's still going. It's still going live, it says.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just bored. I didn't have anything else to do when I hurt my leg, so I was looking for some live streams.
Yeah, I just stumbled onto this one as well because I hadn't met this guy, so I wanted to see him and check out his content because I had not had the chance to see one of his streams. So
Yeah, I'll definitely follow to him. He seems like a chill dude.
yeah, seems like a real cool dude.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get some stuff done. I'm gonna chop some firewood probably and get warm.
Yep.
Yep. I gotta work 3 days today, starting tomorrow, and then I'm off for the Christmas weekend, and then I work a couple days next week. Then I'm done for the year. So that's
Yeah,
what's going on. So yep.
sounds good. You know, just
Yeah,
good thing money
who else
can come in
I don't know
during
who else is
Christmas.
streaming tonight. I didn't see that anybody else is scheduled to stream. And
I think AKS is
oh,
streaming
AKS
tonight.
is streaming at 11 p.m. my time. I think 8 p.m. your time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's getting a little late for me, but I'll maybe check out the first few minutes of it or something like that. It depends on how I feel.
Yeah, I'd love to watch a live stream of yours tonight, but yeah, there's not too many people doing it today.
No, if I do anything, I may restream an interview that I did with another person. Just because I'm just not. I was just for whatever reason I was in kind of a pissy mood today. I don't know why. Um, and I was actually glad to find this channel because I did want somebody to talk to. So I don't mind. I don't mind being in the company of you guys to talk to. So I do want to do more streaming, especially during the holidays here, because I know that's important. This is not a fun time for some people going it alone, like myself. And I know that gave me. That's why I had to quit drinking 2 years ago. Was because of being alone and not having a community like this to turn to. So that's real important this time of year, in my opinion.
Yeah, the drinking will yeah, you can do all sorts of stuff. It deteriorates your muscles and all sorts of stuff like that. So especially if you know, I mean, I'm glad I stayed away from it at a young age. You know, I didn't keep it up as, you know, getting older. I hope not to, you know. So
Gee, man, I'm just not. I'm not. I don't recognize some of those. For sending
yeah,
me.
a whole new community, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know anyone here really except
Rebuilding it.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
I know One Fast Stack. I definitely know him.
Yeah.
Definitely know him. I'm glad to see he's back. He's been out for a little while. I don't want to speak on his behalf, but he had some personal health things going on. I won't say anything more than that.
Yeah, cubing speed is also in here.
Yeah, Cubing Speed. He comes by my streams a lot.
Amy 4-speed,
I mean,
D-Man.
yeah, he comes to my streams, and I see him a lot. Who else have I seen in here that I've seen before? Hamster was in here for a second.
Yeah.
And I think Phil Yuri I've seen before. Wireless Plum I've seen before. Trance Gamer I haven't. Nice to meet you. Druid VW. Jeffrey Frey, don't know him. Nice to meet you. Just looking through people here. Nicholas Irving, I don't know him. Cubing Speed, I know. AP 530, I know. I don't know if he's coming back or not, or
No, I think he's out.
I guess.
He just left his live open?
Yeah, and he left it live. That's kind of the weird thing. So
Maybe
I can't. I can't, or none of you guys can end this. So
We can't.
no,
I don't think
so.
we can. Maybe
No.
he's. I don't even know if he's in the background or.
I don't know. I don't see him in the chat either.
Well, good talking to you guys, but
yeah, I'll just
I'm out of here.
Yes, nice talking to you.
Yeah. See you later.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Let's see.
I'm gonna watch your. Who's that? Oh, I gotta ask.
Yeah, I don't know who else is here. Well, I'm not sure where he went. But I guess I'm gonna bolt. It was
Yeah, same here.
it was nice meeting you. It was good seeing you, Bingus. It was good seeing everybody.
Yeah,
in
you
the
too,
chat.
Kush. I know this is like I'm gonna do a face reveal pretty soon here, but I mean,
Well,
you already
that's
know what I look
cool.
like pretty much on my picture on
Yeah,
Discord.
no, I know.
Yeah, so
I know who. I know what you look like. So, all right,
yeah.
I'm gonna jump out of here and say goodnight to everybody. And I will just remind Howard Dared, you are still live and you are still recording. So, just FYI, it was nice meeting you, sir. Good night.
Yep, nice meeting you too. What was his name? Man, I gotta go back to that. Well, it was
DM
nice
Kush.
meeting you, sir. Who I can't see your name.
The Sacred Y.
The Sacred Y. All right. I mean, did you want to keep the stream going, or were you gonna dip out too?
I don't know. It's up. I guess if everybody's dipping out, we can dip out, shut her down, and whatever. I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just bored. I guess I'm just gonna check out some other stuff. I don't want to be on someone else's stream like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds good,
well,
man.
Nice
Just
meeting you.
remember.
Yep.
Just remember, you're the Y of everything. Protect your sacred seed, man, and stay safe.
Of course. You have a good
All right,
day.
peace out, bro.
See you later.